So Unfaithful by Rihanna came up in my feed. And I figured, you know what, why not? Let's see what comes of this message. Maybe somebody needs to hear it. Maybe they're in a third party situation. So with that, okay. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be the reason why every time I walk out the door, I see him die a little more inside. I don't want to hurt him anymore. I don't want to take away his life. I don't want to be. So, with this, what I say regarding that situation where you feel torn, to tell someone how you feel and walk away and be with who you really want to be with, or continue to live a double life and an authentic life, in dishonesty and betrayal. I say make a decision and stick with it. If it's over, make a clean cut and don't look back. Because it's not fair to him, it's not fair to her, it's not fair to you. If you're going to stay, make a clean cut to the other person, the third party. There's too much to lose or exchange with all this back and forth. You know, exchange health-wise, emotionally, psychologically, all of that stuff. You don't need to be mixing all of that. So make a clean cut and move on. That's what my advice is for that. But let's just see what Spirit has to say, huh? Okay, let's see. Let's go straight to the tarot. What do you have to say, Spirit, about this unfaithful situation? Unfaithful. Torn between two. Really want to leave is what it seems like. But don't know if you should break someone's heart and make it clean cut. Let's see. Five of Swords. In this particular Five of Swords, you see two women kind of like outdoing each other or wanting to outdo the other. Or maybe one is trying to outdo the other. It looks like one is pretty much looking at her like, what? You know, like, what's your beef? And this one is like, yeah, kind of sneaky. Like, yeah, I'm better than you, or some kind of nonsense. So, okay, we got the Five of Swords. Eight of Cups. Walking away, leaving what's no longer. So walking away from a Five of Swords situation. Jealousy is also a Five of Swords card. So walking away from jealousy. This one to come out, what is it? Oh, Five of Pentacles. So you have Five of Swords and then walking away from jealousy, and Five of Pentacles, somebody feeling left out. Yeah, so walking away so no one feels jealous is what I'm getting from this. But then that person feels left out, and then you have the Tower that's going to shake up everything, or maybe there'll be a Tower moment for the person that you are leaving. Six of Swords, but you're going to move to calmer waters because you can live authentically, you can live your life freely. You know, it's like a breath of fresh air instead of holding your breath. You can be at ease. You know you won't feel good hurting someone, but honestly, by staying with someone that you don't want to be with, is it really sparing them? I think it would spare them to move on to somebody that can appreciate them and love them like they deserve to be loved. And then we have the Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's see. Let's get some emotional cards to go with this situation. What are we looking at here? Oh, wild. When I saw this come out, we see she's wearing a red dress. This is passion. You deserve passion. You deserve to be with someone that lights you up, that sets your soul on fire. You deserve that, you know? And the other person does too, because you can't be lighting them up or setting their soul on fire. Not with one foot out the door, not waiting to go see somebody else constantly. They can't be feeling anything but lackluster. So set them free so they can feel wild too. Oh, what's this? Home. Maybe this means that you feel, let's see, let me look at her. She looks a little sad though. I was gonna say maybe this person feels at home to you. That's why you don't wanna really make a clean break. But look how sad she looks at home. Yeah, sadness. It's always just saying this person's sad at home. Victim consciousness. I'm seeing that as the person that's being cheated on, maybe jumping to, if you let them know, maybe your fear that they will, you know, take on the victim role and make you feel like the bad guy. Even if that's the case, so be it. They have that choice. That's their choice to react and respond that way. However, I say, still know that you took ownership and accountability and you did the right thing instead of being sneaky and living a life of, you know, betraying and backstabbing. You know, you made it clear, you sat down, you had an honest talk. It was painful for them, but you let them know. And that means something. And if not to the person that you're breaking it off with, it means something to you. You did something right. You did the honest, righteous thing. So that can't be taken from you. What is the alternative? Just to keep lying? To keep cheating, sneaking behind your back? Or stifle your passion, stifle your feelings for someone else and just live a lie? Those are not alternatives. Not viable ones. Are you done with this thing? All right, thank you. Dreams. This is your dream life. This other person that you want to be with, to you it's like a dream life, to be able to go home to them and not have to sneak around. It's a dream until you make it a reality. That's what I get from that. All right, let's get some tea. Just a little bit. Wants you back. Oh, that's sad. I mean, it's not easy because this person loves you. they're going to want you back no matter what. They're probably going to want you, even after you tell them this, it's not, you may be surprised. They're not like angry, storm out the door, it's over. Instead, thinking of ways to how to keep you. Talking, I black out these, talking stuff. Okay, maybe they're going to talk stuff to you in the angry moments, you know, like call you out your name and try to make you feel like, you know, you're so wrong to want someone else. But we're all human, and you love who you love, and you fall out of love. People like to just think that that's something for you to be drug out on the streets for, but we are human, and we have our feelings and our needs, and we change, and we spiritually grow. And as we grow, our life calls for new people sometimes. Uninterested. I think you're just completely uninterested in being at home and being with this person. Boss Daddy came out. Stable, rich business owner, big energy, let's just say. That may be what attracts you to this other person. They may have big energy, larger than life. They're passionate, you know? And this guy, see him in this uninterested, the one she's walking away from, he's kind of low vibrational, and I don't mean that in a way to put somebody down and say, you know, that he's not as worthy as the other. What I mean is, he may be holding on, not wanting to let go. Meanwhile, not just like holding on for holding on's sake, because he's used to you. But if he really was to assess his own soul, he would see, I am not at my best. I'm not lit up. You know, I'm like lackluster here. Look at this guy. You know, it's like, come on, you're not your best either. Let's part ways so we can both be our best. Scarcity tactics. Maybe kind of more of that like talking stuff. Like, you know, tactics to make you, anything to keep you staying, like, make you feel like, oh, if you leave, then if you leave me now, you take away the biggest part of me. Sorry, I love that song. But, yeah, if you leave, then you'll be taking the biggest part of it. But not only that, your life will go down the drain. Maybe this person is the breadwinner. Maybe they give you a kind of lifestyle that you become accustomed to, and they're like, look, if you leave me, you're going to be broke. So what? You'll be broken in love, or you'll be on your own living the life that you want to live. Okay. Divination abuser. I did not expect this to come out. I will hope that no one is resentful enough, petty enough to resort to such things. But it came out, so what am I going to do? I can't, like, not address it. You know, like spell work to keep you binded to them, or to keep you in love with them, love spells, or bad luck spells, like so that you don't get a job, or just any of that foolishness. I would hope that he's a better person than to do that. That's weak. Let's see. Marrying for money. See, yeah, maybe you did. Maybe you were in it for the money. But money can't buy you love, and money don't set your heart on fire, and money don't do all of that old-fashioned, that what God gave you for free, which is your emotions, your passions, your alignment to people that you're meant to be with. That can't be bought. Let's get one more. Yeah, played out. This guy is played out. I'm sorry. Once I saw this card, and then this talking stuff, scarcity takes it. It's like, come on. And then he's looking like this. No, I mean, no wonder. I'm sorry, but it's time to move on. And good luck with whatever he's going to do moving forward. But for you, my friend, you're making the right choice. I can see that. I can feel that. I know it. And with that, my darling, thank you for being here, and I will see you next time.